eat my meal on mid. Or might wait for my meal actually. Might eat it after.
You can do whatever you want with your meal.
Shut your mouth. Guess who's back? Back again. Us.
Now that's out of the way. Welcome to the Water Boys. Oh yeah, you can do.
Oh!
That was
Oh.
dirty. That was.
Oh my god. Oh! Ew.
You can't ding anymore. You dinged.
Yeah,
I don't.
What were you gonna say, Kai?
No.
No, please contribute for once.
Oh!
No, that's me. Welcome to Water Boys. Today we are going to be discussing how to kill a man.
That's right, we're planning
A murder.
murder. We're gonna kill someone. Before we go on, just to cover our asses, we'll just put a little disclaimer in.
If we were gonna kill someone,
Oh.
we would never tell you.
You can edit this in.
No, Kai. If we were to kill someone, we wouldn't kill someone.
Yeah. Perfect disclaimer for me.
Do not commit murder.
No,
Don't do as we say,
It's not
do
the-
as we do. And
Yes.
we don't do.
We
we don't do. We do, but we don't do murder.
I mean, you do.
We do, but we don't.
But we don't do.
We don't do murder. We do, but we don't.
No, we
We
don't.
do
we
more.
don't do
We
murder.
do more talking than we actually do. Let's be honest.
We do?
We're not much. We're not
We
really
talk
doers.
do, but we don't do.
We don't do, we talk do.
We talk do.
So talk do and don't do. That's the disclaimer.
Yep.
So let's dive into the
Unless you
water.
want to do something. Murder.
So we've got a list of the various factors that we would need to be prepped for
Yes.
killing someone. Yeah. So should we plan?
Dive in. Yeah.
Dive in. So I guess first things first, most important part of a murder is the victim.
Yes.
The
We're
murdered.
gonna murder.
Yeah.
Good
Do you-
stuff.
Do you mean so we're gonna pick an existing person, or are we going to should we just make
Let's
someone?
not make things
Design
too
that.
specific.
Yeah,
Design
let's
a
make
person.
someone.
Let's talk about who.
And give them like traits that we
Yes.
want to murder them for.
That sounds perfect.
I mean, if they're a war criminal.
If they match up to you, that is your own fault.
Yeah.
No,
You deserve
if
to
it
go.
matches up to you, then
We don't have freaky.
it probably
people
won't
watching
match
this.
up to you.
The
to be
people that
honest.
watch this are quite wholesome.
Well,
let's
that's
be honest.
us.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they're a war criminal, then I'm up for a killing.
He is.
Kai's up for a killing,
So that's my criteria.
but he won't.
How about you guys?
He doesn't do. He don't do.
I don't do.
No, dude.
I talk. I don't do.
Right. So we want a bad person, so we don't
Right. So we're gonna.
feel guilty. Well, too guilty.
We won't talk like cosmetics.
What?
Wait, we won't talk like. We'll just talk
Cosmetics.
like traits. We'll just talk traits.
Yeah. Personality wise.
Right. So
If they're a war criminal.
Yeah, let's go with war criminal. Yeah, let's go on. So
Lewis
there a
likes his
war
war. No. Lewis is a bit skeptical. He quite likes his war criminals.
just gonna write down the word war criminal.
so they're a war criminal.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're gonna kill a war
Can we
criminal.
give them other traits as well? Just go with that.
Sexist.
Yep.
Sexist, racist.
Sexist,
Racist.
racist.
Not ageist though.
No, because they're quite old anyway. The best war criminals are quite old.
How old?
I'm thinking 60s to 80s.
60s to 80s. Brilliant. 60s to.
We're gonna
80s.
kill someone who's already on their way out.
It's like we're doing God's good work.
Yep.
Now, if you're between the ages of 60 and 80, you're not necessarily on the way out. We don't know how long.
You
But
81-year-olds are
you
legends.
could
man.
go
You're
at-
fine. You're not
You
in this
could
bracket.
go any minute now.
If you're a war criminal,
But so could we.
your life is significantly shorter. So, is this a man or a woman, or does it not matter?
Doesn't
I
really
mean,
matter.
you probably guessed it's a man. When it's sexist.
Why would you guess that?
No, and it's
Okay,
sexist,
write down
right?
Lewis,
But
Lewis, and put
Yeah,
sexist
but if they're,
next to him.
if they're 60 to 80 and they're a war criminal, around the time that they were in
Not
the army,
necessarily.
They don't necessarily have to be in
there
the
weren't
army
as
to
ma-
be a
there
war
weren't as
criminal.
many women as there are today. Even though they still don't even let a lot of women on the front line. They don't let a lot of women that line even today.
Depends on the war criminal.
That was good.
So our war criminal is called Lewis. He's sexist. He's racist. He's
Yeah.
60 to 80 years old.
Why are we calling him
And
Lewis?
he likes
possibly a
men.
Why are we
man.
calling him Lewis?
Because
Because you're sexist.
you're sexist and
And
you're a
the-
war criminal.
Yeah.
I'm not sexist.
That you almost fit the bill.
It's just I feel like women still aren't
Take off the put an E at the end of it. Then
Still aren't allowed
There we
everywhere
go.
they
Blue
want
Blue eyes.
in
so
the
now it's
military.
now it's a female war criminal.
Am I wrong? Are they allowed where they want in the military these days?
You don't enter the military and then work your way up to war criminal. You form a coup and then you take the army. Then you become a war criminal.
War criminal isn't at the top. It's sort of on a separate side.
Yeah.
You've got to take a different branch to reach
Yeah.
the war criminal path.
It doesn't go like sergeant war criminal.
You ask your boss.
You go for a raise.
I've been here for a long time. I think it's
Time
high
I'm a
time
war
I
criminal.
was made a war
I've been doing very legal things for the last few decades. Can I please be illegal now and kill people who don't deserve it? And they say yes.
So
Okay.
he's retired,
Cool.
so he doesn't need an occupation. Okay, good.
Sexist, racist, 60s to 80s. Man?
Man, question.
Louise.
It's pronounced Lewis. The E is invisible.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Invisible letters. I don't know
Okay,
about them.
That's our victim.
we've got our victim. So how are we going to kill Lewis? We need a
Right.
weapon. We need a method and a weapon.
By the way, I think, just to clarify, we're not entering war criminal territory. I feel like they might be a retired war criminal and they just live in the burbs.
Yeah, no. So this isn't. We're not in a war zone.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
We're not actually soldiers. This
So let's do lives in Surrey.
Yeah, we.
Surrey?
works for me.
Oh, so this country.
Yeah.
I don't really
Right.
want to.
Or do you want
I
to go
don't
out?
want
the country?
aeroplane tickets.
No.
It just feels quite extra.
Yeah, if we pay for aeroplane tickets, it's suspicious because they'll be like, why would they go
Yeah.
into where this man was murdered?
Mm.
Holiday.
He went on a holiday.
Too
murdered
much of a
someone.
coincidence.
No.
Sorry. Sorry, Lewis. We're going.
Oh, we put them in Lewisham because they're called Lewis.
He lives in Lewisham.
Lewisham's been done up though, hasn't it? It's not the kind of. It used to be a bit of a grotty place.
Yeah, but I mean, if they're walking with, they're rich.
He's got you there, Lewis.
Right. Okay.
So murder. How are we going to murder war criminal?
I don't want to go too violent on them because
No.
I have to do it.
Well, you don't
you know?
necessarily need a weapon.
No.
I don't want to use my bare fists.
You are probably going to have to. Right. So. If they have a schedule, where are we going to get them? Like, what time of day?
It's got
If
to
we
be.
did it in the night, we will know that they're at home, I suppose.
I suppose we've got to watch him for a while to learn his
Exactly, yeah.
routine. Figure out.
Are
What
we
he
gonna
does
have?
of an
Are we
evening.
gonna have to take him? Like, are we gonna have to
Like
get
one-
him,
one-on-one?
tie him up, bag him?
Take him to a discreet location or do it on the spot?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
If
I'm
we
open
do
to
it
either
in
right now.
his home, we could make it look like an act of retribution. Because we wouldn't have been affected by this
Yeah.
war. We're just doing justice, but
Yeah.
it would be assumed maybe that somebody who had been. So if we do it in his home, we don't need to worry about finding and hiring some dodgy lockup and things like that.
You know, James Spacey's a good question of why. Yeah, sure, we're killing someone that is pretty bad, but are we doing it so that we can feed our
Let's
our
imagine.
inner urges?
Okay,
to
let's
kill?
imagine then the hypothetical scenario here is that the local mafia
Hmm.
have come up to us and said, "Look, lads,
Oh, so we've been assigned.
No, because that's
Yeah.
not a murder. That's an assassination.
Yeah, that's a good point. But
Murder's
okay.
slightly more passionate. I
Right,
think.
let's say it's an assation then.
okay, fine, the
'Cause
perfect."
it's still,
The
we're still going to
perfect
do it.
assassination.
We're still going to do it the same way.
I'll just put arse above murder.
We're still going to have to think about the exact same
Perfect
things if it's an
arse
assassination.
I think I've got the title of the
Arse murder.
episode
Arse
Yeah.
murder.
there.
That sounds good to me.
So yeah, the local mafia have come up to us and said, "Look, lads, please kill someone, any person, kill them, or we will destroy you."
And we picked this person.
It's kill,
Lewis from
be
Lewisham.
killed.
So we've had to think who's the person that we would feel the least bad about killing. It's this war criminal who must have probably caused the death of thousands of innocents.
Yeah.
He's sexist, he's racist, because they are equal to that, and he's also elderly.
See, what we could do is in the night, bag him up, stick him in our van, take him to like a reservoir or somewhere. But somewhere you can't fish, because fishermen find bodies.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. None of us own a van. We'd have to hire
Right.
a
hire
van. In which case, obviously, it would be registered, and if anybody saw it, they would easily be able to trace it back to us.
I mean, it takes the fun out of it, but we could just poison them from a distance.
What if the mafia have told us to do this? Can't they give us a van?
No.
Yeah,
An
but then
unregistered van.
if it gets linked back to the mafia, they'll kill us.
And they're not helping us. They've said kill
Right.
someone or be killed.
Yeah.
This is a threat,
Yeah,
basically.
okay, cool.
So they don't want us to succeed.
They'll probably hire the war criminal to kill us if we
Yeah,
fail.
tip him off.
Yeah.
Okay, taking transport out of the equation for now.
Just poison them from a distance. It's not fun though.
Taking them to, we
It's
could take them
another
to like a reservoir, like a marshy kind of place where
The more
Wait,
time
no
we
one's
spend
fishing.
with them,
no one.
the higher the chances are. Also, throwing them in the water is actually not like you won't decompose well. Kill them into a big fire. Strip him naked, take
That's
the
a
teeth
big
out.
wind.
Yeah, there's a big wind.
Bones don't burn. It
Oh,
would
true.
only. In fact, it probably wouldn't even. I don't know. It would just sort of burn, char.
Okay,
Well, if we cut him up into small pieces and we all take a few pieces each, then we could like, I don't know, just hold on to him.
But then we're dealing with a lot of blood.
termites.
True. How many?
Guy's got a gun.
Probably loads. Oh, there's those
Termites are expensive, I think, if you get like the proper trained ones.
right. There's those army ants that like
Yeah.
they can eat a person to
Indiana
like the bone
Jones.
in like an hour.
Or
I don't know how you get
Or
hold of them.
we
but-
just stick a bunch of poison in an envelope, and we just put it in his door.
oh like
and you
the
open
spot like the Russian spies have done.
How are we getting
Nerve
hold? How are we
ending.
getting hold
Yeah.
of
nerve killer.
of poison?
If we use poison hemlock, then we can just grow some in the garden, or we could just pick some from outside in the field.
Is that enough to kill?
I don't know. I don't think you have to drink hemlock. It killed Plato. Man like Plato, hell yeah. But I don't know about our war criminal.
I think
we
it needs
taking
to be more direct.
inspiration from the ancient times.
Well, I mean, it's
The
the only
ancient times
poison I
taught us a
know
lot.
of. It's
Taught us a lot.
Should we just stab him in the back? Julius
like,
Caesar.
yeah, man like Brutus. He really knew how to do it.
I think the thing is, we want
Ed
to
too.
leave
James Roberts.
as little footprint as we possibly can. So that would mean
Should we vlog it?
Yeah. Yes.
It was written down vlog.
What if our war criminal's an avid vlogger, and we end up killing him on camera?
oh no, he's live streaming. It's like the video we watched earlier, and they catch us in the act, and then we get put into a biggest streaming fails ever compilation.
He's on Twitch.
He's getting murdered live on Twitch, and they don't even stop it. They don't pull his video down because he's a war criminal.
And all the commenters are like, do we just see a murder?
To be honest, some of them will probably be
They probably just say
well up
GG.
for it.
It's Twitch, they're vicious people
Good
on there.
content.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
that was a silent. We had a moment of silence there.
Yeah. It's rare, but we don't.
Okay, so we've decided that it's at night.
Right, yeah.
Are we gonna get him in his house or while he's out and about?
In his house is a preference, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it would probably depend where he goes.
I don't really like the idea of us taking him out somewhere and doing that, though.
Yeah.
I
But
prefer
yeah,
to
we're
leave
gonna be
him
less
there.
likely to get him at night if he's out and about, unless he is someone who.
Well, if it's a quiet.
if he's 60 to 80, he's probably inside when it's night.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. And he's a war criminal, so I assume he keeps
Probably having
himself.
soup.
Yeah, he probably loves a bit of Heinz.
The
soup.
question then is, if we're getting into his house to kill him,
Mhm.
how are we getting it? If we, because I could suggest, we just ring the doorbell, and then
Yeah.
barge our way in. But the second we do that, he's seen our faces.
How about dig?
Alright.
What if we dug a hole underneath and climbed up?
Nah.
We
What
probably
if?
have a basement so we can like hide out in there.
What if? Because at the moment it's really hot.
Yeah.
If we go on a day where it's really hot, there's
In the
going to
day
be
or
the
in the
big
night?
window in the night. There's going to be a big window open.
You might have great air conditioning.
But people don't have air conditioning in this country.
Yeah, we have.
Does
the
he have
infrastructure.
great
He
air
doesn't
conditioning?
get this on.
I'm gonna go with no. Or
Then
yeah,
I like Lewis's big window idea.
big window.
And what we could do, because there's still
Oh, we could.
there's still because there's still ventilation for houses.
Yeah, up the chimney.
They probably would have the chimney, wouldn't they?
You would have
We
a
might.
chimney.
It depends on the house.
We could.
The last thing you want to do is if we see a chimney, we go down and the fireplace is blocked up. It's been
no,
bricked
I don't.
up.
Well, I don't know
and
how
we're
well
trapped.
I'm gonna get.
I don't know
I'm gonna
how
get
well
like a coin
chloroform
flipper,
travels.
so that we can like flip a coin every time we need to
Well, we could get
find out what we need.
We could get him to sleep before even entering the house.
How?
Chloroform.
I don't think. Can you get it in gas?
Chloroform doesn't work like in the movies. You apparently
You have to get it right to the face.
yeah. Also, it doesn't keep you asleep that long, from what I've heard.
Right. I mean, he's 60 to 80. He'll probably be in bed by 10.
Right.
Will he be in bed by 10? Heads says yes, he is.
Right.
He's not in
He's not
bed
in
by
bed by
10.
10.
He's a
Not in bed
late.
by
He's,
10.
because he's kept
Night
up by
owl.
the ghost of his past.
Yeah,
He doesn't feel guilty,
No.
but they're still haunting him.
he loves those ghosts.
This
if we're
heads
being
and
honest.
tails thing's a great idea, by the way.
Yeah, it is a good
Yeah.
idea because it leaves some things to chance.
Randomizes it.
Mm.
Yeah.
So we've got to go in.
So he's a guy who's not in bed at 10.
No, kind of like us. We
But
have a
he
lot of
might
people with him.
that might be watching TV and fall asleep watching TV.
And
That's
if
true. He's probably a bit of a sleeper at that.
And
age.
that's good because you've got a bit of noise still on
Mm.
that he's asleep
Yeah,
or
background
accustomed
noise.
to falling asleep. Which
I like
means
it.
gives us more
Maybe a bit
leeway.
louder. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, murder is usually louder than BBC News.
depends on the murder.
And
Depends on the
you
news.
can take that to the bank.
I think the
Murder is usually louder than BBC News.
the trouble here is, but maybe not trouble at all. If he's got a, we can assume it's not a bungalow.
Right.
Is it a bungalow? Does he live in a bungalow?
Does he live in a bungalow?
I like this.
Head says yes. Nope, regular house. I think.
Okay.
Okay,
So
hold on. I have another question for your heads and tails.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Does he have a pet?
That's a good question.
A dog.
Heads
'Cause
says yes.
Cats. Who cares?
He
has a dog.
does.
okay, so he's got a dog, but it's a multi-story house. So we can assume the dog's going to be with him if he's still awake.
Yeah.
So let's assume he's downstairs watching TV at this hour, or he's upstairs in an office.
I don't want to.
Either
a dog,
way,
by the way.
no.
I'd rather avoid hurting
So
the
would
dog
I.
as well.
Either way,
Don't want to murder anyone either. But
We can-
will.
we can find.
For this. Not in real life.
No.
I think we'd find safer ingress on a different story whatever he's in. So we've got that in mind. So if we see, the TV's on downstairs,
Mm.
we'll find a way to get in through a big window upstairs. You see what I mean?
I do.
Right. Yeah.
You better not have creaky stairs then.
Well, I think
Or
we'll
we could wait. We could wait upstairs.
wait upstairs,
Wait upstairs is
or
better.
make. Oh no, I was going to say make a noise to get his attention, but he may just call the police immediately. So
Yeah.
He's a war criminal. He's not too. He's not like proper scared of things like that.
I think he's
But
on edge. I think he might
60s
be
to
on
80s,
edge.
Oh, he could be.
He knows that he might not be able to handle himself. That
Yeah,
well anymore
war
anyway.
criminals are quite
And he's
more
got
of a
enemies.
strate-
He's got
Yeah,
enemies.
they're like strategic people anyway.
Yeah.
They don't get their hands that dirty. They force people to get their hands dirty. Kind of like the mafia. In
Okay.
fact, plot twist is the mafia guy that's forcing us to do this also a war criminal?
No.
Because we're engaging. We're soldiers.
Wait,
That's
should we
a war.
ask if he's downstairs watching TV?
At what time?
Okay.
At 10.
Heads-
At 10 p.m.
Well, then he's not in bed
Heads
at
is
10.
upstairs because Heads is on top.
Okay.
But he's still not going to be in bed.
No, he's either awake upstairs, I think. So he's upstairs.
He's upstairs.
So we-
Upstairs.
We have to enter through downstairs.
He might still have downstairs windows open.
Do you think he's one of those people who has a chair in his bedroom
I think
watching
he is.
TV?
I think he is. Yeah.
Let's go with yes. Let's go with he's watching TV in his room in a chair.
Which is pretty healthy. Because you shouldn't actually be watching TV in your bed.
No. 'cause it's
Yeah, and that's a better way to handle
Not
it.
go for sleep.
psychological.
You guys watch TV in your rooms?
I do.
On a laptop.
Sometimes I'm more likely to just surf the net in my room.
I mean, watching YouTube videos,
Yeah.
same kind of thing.
But yes, fair point. It's not bad.
Okay?
Okay, so
he's
let's-
upstairs.
He's upstairs. We're entering probably from downstairs because it'll be difficult. He definitely knows it's when we're upstairs.
Murder's hard, isn't it?
It is difficult.
We're not even like the nitty gritty yet.
No, we've not got a method yet. But does he have
What's
a?
the but?
Is there a window open downstairs?
We flip.
Good question.
I like this chance element. It's good.
Yeah, that's great.
Heads is going to be yes.
Yeah,
it's
it's a bit like-
tails though.
So there's no window open downstairs. How are we gonna get in?
That's brutal. Then we have to.
So one of us is gonna have to learn how to pick a lock.
I don't know. Can
That's
can
one
you
option.
can you pick every lock? Are there some like proper reinforced locks?
Well,
we
in
can't do it?
Skyrim, there's more advanced locks to pick.
As advanced as
and-
a Yale lock.
Yeah,
We're talking
we've got
Yale
Yale.
You
locks,
can definitely pick a Yale lock,
A
but
real good Yale lock. I'm not talking about Lewis's Yale lock.
my concern is he might have, because again he might be a paranoid war criminal. He could have
Yeah.
chains and all sorts
You
of
can't.
things and
You
things
can't
that he
pick a chain.
Okay, what's the deal with that? You know, like in Batman, you know Catwoman, how she cuts holes in glasses
Yeah,
to
you
get
have
to
one of
the
those,
diamonds.
That's a real thing.
Can you do that with windows?
How
Yeah.
loud are they? And do they work in double glazed?
Yeah.
It would literally be scratching deep into glass.
Yeah.
He would hear probably.
He'd hear
Right.
before we got to the semi.
Unless he's hard of hearing. Is he hard of hearing?
Is he hard of
Heads-
hearing?
heads, yes.
Oh, this
Heads
is so
is
fun.
yes. He's
He's
hard of hearing.
Oh,
Okay,
but
so we
shit,
have
he's got
that.
a dog. He's got a dog.
It's got the dog will hear.
He's the dog's hard of
Yeah, it's the dog hard of hearing. Heads is always yes, I'm guessing.
It's hard of hearing. Yeah.
So we're gonna. My next question though is, buying one of those glass cutty things. I'm assuming we'd find a shop that sells one and pay in cash.
Yeah.
We can't have
like a
any
pawn
paper
shop.
We could,
Oh,
if we
it's
bought,
pawn shop
if we
on
bought it
there.
online, we could buy it with like some sort of like cryptocurrency type things. And
I don't know how that works.
I don't
You'd
know.
have to-
Kinda
you'd
like
have to
Yeah,
manage
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
but I prefer cash.
Cash would be.
Okay,
easier
can
to
we
go
think
through.
of another option other than the glass cutters?
If they're hard of hearing, then fuck it with the rock. Just do the rock.
No, because that wouldn't be that hard.
Also, the neighbours.
Also, the neighbours.
The neighbours.
Although when we got broken into, the neighbours didn't hear.
Really? I remember when that happened a while back.
Can we ask if he's like a detached house?
Oh, can I get a magic 8-ball? I wonder if a magic 8-ball would be even more fun.
Ask again later. No, we need
No.
yes or no.
Yeah, we need yes.
We can't
and no.
have
maybes.
Right,
No.
we need yes and no. Stay on the heads and tails.
He's doing it.
I'll do this for us now, and then I'm getting us an 8-ball.
What are we asking? Sorry. Is it detached?
Yeah, I said it's a detached.
Tails
So-
must be no.
So it's connected.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's-
I've seen that it's connected. to
But does
another
that mean
house.
it's semi-detached or terraced, or it doesn't really matter if there's still another house close
Yeah.
next door? Okay. I like the glass cutting idea though.
It's a good idea.
Does it have a back garden?
I hate this ice cream truck, you know.
Tails?
It doesn't
No
have a back garden. Oh my
That's
god.
exactly how I was imagining it. Back
Yeah.
garden. Okay, glass cutting in the front.
I think we could do it. I think we could pull it off. Okay.
Jeez.
Another question.
I don't think we. Hi.
Turn that down.
I don't think.
Do I shake it? Does it work like this?
I don't think we can do the glass cutting if we're in the front, because I think the neighbours are gonna hear it, look out the window.
They'll notice. Yeah.
It's dark though. That'd be.
Yeah, we could wear it like.
But I still think they'd see us.
I'm gonna get my food. I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna eat on camera. I'm gonna go around this way.
Bar. Like a big hoop.
I'm okay, thank you. Big crunch to it as well. And that's what you'd expect from big hoops. He's putting another one in. Good stuff. Did you enjoy that? Going for another one. Woohoo! Wrong mouth. stop it.
No.
Yeah.
Back by popular demand, I'm going to do some more ASMR. Time to have a little nibble. Nice little crunchy nibble of this big hoop. In the mouth it goes. Here we go.
I don't think ASMR is normally this creepy. Back for a little nibble.
Now that was delicious, wasn't it?
You can't ask, wasn't it?
Well, how should they know?
What did we decide?
We didn't decide anything.
We're waiting
because
for
you're
you.
not here,
What?
and we're all three of us are judges.
Amazing.
We're a team.
You guys are the guys.
We are the guys.
Are these guys the guys?
Don't count on that.
We're not the guys,
We're
guys. I
not
keep
the
calling it-
guys! Oh my god. Oh.
Okay.
Yo, can I have one? And I'll swap you one of these. Is that brutal? Is that awful, awful?
I don't want to swap, but you can have one.
Amazing!
So Kai, what do you think? Now that there's no back garden,
Mm-hmm.
glass cutting in the front.
Not a fan of it personally. I think it might be way too loud. And
It's gonna be
noticeable.
screechy, eh?
Mm.
And if it's in the back, I think we'd have way more chance of that. But in the front, neighbours are, especially in Britain, neighbours are nosy.
Yeah, we've got big noses.
Can we hear something? You're gonna you want to know.
Can we enact a bit of the old... What's it called when you ring a doorbell and run away?
Not down ginger.
Yeah, knock down Ginger. Can we employ a bit of that? Ring his doorbell, step aside into the shadows, and as soon as his back is turned, we barge in.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
So, okay, so we knock on the door.
It has a way of working.
He answers it, realizes no one's there. How do we get in?
Bailiff style.
What's
As
that
in,
style?
when he's
They wouldn't
No,
turn
'cause
his
he-
back before
he
shutting the
wouldn't.
door, would
No,
they?
he wouldn't be turning his back.
Outlandish idea. We could dress up as police officers.
Hold on,
Oh!
It's an extra crime. But
I actually have another one. Yeah, actually,
No, go on.
I mean that's good. Well, I'm gonna come back to it in a second. So we knock on his door. One of us walks back up the drive.
Yeah.
But not far enough to not be seen anymore. So that he thinks they knocked on the door, and he's gonna call out. He might step away from the door, like go after them. As an old man, they kind of go.
Please
No, it's
stand
going,
by.
It's going again.
And it's back.
Okay, we can't count on that though. So yeah, Kai.
I like the police idea. I know it is impersonating a police officer is a different crime.
Yeah.
it's okay though.
Doesn't need to be police officer. We could wear just high vis. And talk about, I don't know, work that they're gonna do on the road.
At night though, at 10 o'clock at night.
I don't think it matters how convincing it is, I guess. It might even start an argument, like we're about to start some work on the road.
You know, I like it.
I like it.
How would we get into the house though?
Push. He's an old man. We can just push him.
Brute force.
So is that how we're gonna do
The
it?
second the door opens, we push him. It doesn't
Well,
matter
if
you
we're
see
gonna,
him.
but if we're gonna do just pushing him as the door opens, we don't need to dress up in any certain way. We could just be in all black, like.
But then if people see us coming down the drive, it's suspicious. Whereas if we're dressed as coppers or
Yeah. High vis. I think high vis is the best one. Because we're not actually impersonating anyone.
But is it still fraud? If we show up under false pretense? I suppose it's just high vis, isn't it? We're not claiming to be.
We're killing someone.
No, because if you're just
I
gonna.
know that bit. I know that crime.
Because if you're just gonna push
Fuck
him as
all
the
the
door
other
opens.
crimes.
If you're just gonna push him as the door opens, then what you're wearing doesn't really matter. Yeah, high vis. I think we don't need. There's no fraud there because we're not gonna say anything. Just go.
So,
Push him and enter.
10 o'clock at night.
Wow, then what with the dog? The dog's still there.
The dog is hard of hearing. It might stay upstairs.
Who says the dog's upstairs anyway?
Is the dog upstairs?
No.
No.
Dog's not upstairs. Dog's downstairs. Right, we're going to turn up with dog treats.
Should we? And I know you don't want to hurt a dog.
Damn.
Dog treats with, or something
Sedative.
wrapped over a sedative. Something that won't hurt it.
How long will that give us? Like how long before that kicks in? Because most sedatives take about
How
20
are we
minutes.
killing him, by the way?
We'll get to that.
We haven't
Right.
figured out yet.
Because how long we need is the
Mm.
other question.
The sedative probably wouldn't kick in automatically.
The sedative would take like 20 minutes to work. But once it worked, with enough, we could probably have hours. Hours of him being asleep.
Okay.
So what we do is, because we know the dog's downstairs, we post something through the letterbox, a little dog treat sedative boy,
Mm.
then we wait, and then we try.
Yeah. That's an okay idea, yeah.
We can look through the letterbox to make sure the dog is asleep. Oh, but then the old guy comes down, he sees the sleep. Oh, he just thinks he's asleep.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just the dog having a sleep. And at night time, that's probably.
But right in front of
Likely.
the door? Oh no, it wouldn't be right in front of the door because it's 20 minutes, he would probably walk and go and sleep.
Yeah, he'd probably be getting tired.
And then we ring the doorbell. He opens the door, we're dressed in high vis, we shove our way in, the door is shut behind us. We've achieved
Come in, sir. And then we kill him. Now we get in first, obviously. Door closed behind us because we want it to be private.
Or here's another idea.
Oh,
Just to
sounds like
completely,
you like this.
completely change the plan altogether.
Okay.
We find some way, without anybody noticing, and this is going to be difficult, kidnap his dog.
Ooh.
And then, 10 o'clock at night, it's not inconceivable, we say, we found this dog running around, had your address on the...
Can we come in for a bit of paperwork, like a form that he needs to fill?
What do you mean?
Well, we found his dog.
Yeah, why would he need to fill in a form?
Well, I'm not saying he needs to fill in a form. I'm just saying that's what we're gonna say because we need to get into the house.
Yeah, but I can just imagine if you've got his dog and he's like, oh, Nigel, and you could probably, without him really realising, while he's fussing over the dog, get a foot in the doorway, and then immediately he can't.
You could be leading the dog into the house, and that's how you get in because you're leading the dog in.
So I think what we
Let's see, if the dog's on a lead, that's impossible.
Well, no, we can get.
If the dog's on the lead, that's impossible. What's
First to
impossible?
kidnap the dog.
Why?
How
Well,
are
as
we
in
gonna-
if he's holding it.
Yeah, how are we going to get it off him?
Well, we're gonna get the dog at a time.
Are we going into his home, stealing his dog, and then returning to his
No,
home?
there should be a time with the dog
While he's out.
where we. Oh, should be a time with the dog where we can get him. Oh, we would still do the sedative idea. To kidnap the dog, but at a different time. We'd put the sedative in the lunchbox while he's out. Maybe he's at bridge club.
Anyway, we're not planning a dog napping, so we can assume that we've got the dog.
Right, we've got the dog.
Suspend some disbelief. So we bring the dog.
Bring the dog back to him.
We get into that. So there's only one of us going in. I think that's less suspicious. So maybe if we divvy up jobs, we say.
Well, we're just a group of friends who were out and found the dog.
True. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's
Or yeah, to be fair, it doesn't need the three of us to kill a man.
I think one of us could probably, depending. So let's figure out how we're gonna do it.
Maybe I think it might need two at least. Someone. It's always good to have someone
Well,
distracting.
Okay. Yeah. No. Let's just all.
Because
Or we can have.
we haven't actually thought about how we're gonna kill him.
Why don't we do then? Two of us go in, and one of us is lookout.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but that works.
Yeah.
Okay. Got to keep reminding myself that this man is evil.
Yeah.
getting difficult. Right.
Right. So how are we gonna kill him? Because I think that's where we are at the moment.
The second we've entered his house and shut the door.
And after he made us a cup of tea.
Oh, are we asking for coffee?
No, I don't drink tea. So I'll have a coffee.
That's not a bad idea though, because he'd say,
If
"Can
he's
I offer you a reward?"
If he's having one, we could slip something into his drink. If that's the way we're gonna kill him.
He could say, "Can I offer you anything as a reward?" And we say, "Would you mind if we just had a
The
cup of
guy
tea
is
or a
quite
coffee? We've been
evil,
out for a
though.
while."
He might not offer a reward at all.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be one of those. He's probably gonna be a very guarded kind of person.
Will he
That's
offer
true.
a
He
Will he offer a
reward?
reward? Yes.
Oh, he does.
So we get a cup
So
of
we
tea.
can get a drink in there, yeah.
Right.
So we're not in suspiciously. So now we're in the house. The door is shut, but he's not suspicious.
Okay, and we have a hot drink.
We do.
How are we gonna kill him?
Hmm.
Right. So let's go through them. Poison.
Slipping something into the drink's a good idea.
So
Even
and
if we
there's
don't,
two
we can
people,
do like a
so
sedative.
yeah. So you had one distracting, and maybe one asks where the bathroom is. While the other slips into his drink.
Yeah.
If that's the route we're going, asking where the bathroom is, could we have it Could I'm assuming if this is an 80-year-old man, he's taking some kind of medication.
Yeah.
So what if we make it appear as though he has overdosed on his medication?
Yeah.
How do we do that exactly?
Well, next to his body we leave
Yeah.
an empty
Leave
pot
spares.
pills and some spares. Bung a couple in his mouth so they'll dissolve with what little saliva remains.
If we do that, then we should actually use his medication to kill him, rather than use anything else.
Hold on. But in the autopsy, they would still find the poison that we used.
No, but then so we don't use a poison. So what we do
We
is
just use his medication.
the person
Oh,
who's
so
looking
we
for the
add-
bathroom looks around upstairs for his pills,
Yeah.
crushes them all up in a little pestle and mortar that will bring us something,
Oh,
and then comes back down.
so
slits
we still poison him, but with his own medication.
give him a taste of his own medicine.
Wait. Should we have asked if he's on medication?
Does he? I mean,
Does
we
he
can
take
assume, but is he
medication?
taking medication?
I mean, even people our age are taking a lot of medication. I feel like this is just a done thing. Should I actually ask?
If it says no, it seems almost inconceivable.
Should it?
He takes medication.
He
Let's
takes
just say that.
I think he does, to be honest.
He must do.
So that's what we'll do. So let's say we do that. Ask the heads and tails. The medication that he is on, is it sufficient that all of that popped into his tea is enough to kill him?
Let's find out.
It is!
Yes!
Okay.
Oh, right, let's do it.
Brilliant. Accidents happen. Okay, so we do that. Obviously making sure that not to touch the bottles and stuff with your actual hand.
Maybe that's the title of this episode, by the way.
What?
Taste of your own medicine.
You'll have to make a note of that. Although I did like the perfect arse murder, I think yours is better. Making sure we don't leave any physical evidence. The coffee cups that he gave us, that our hands would have touched, I say we take them with us.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's fine to me.
Could always use another coffee cup.
Yeah. So
And we need, it's like the gift shop after our outing.
As James said, are we going to steal? Apart from those.
well, yes. So also on my list, we've got the aftercare, but we don't need to worry about that because we're making it look like an accident. So the
Yeah.
body will be by itself. We will not leave no fingerprints and no evidence, no murder weapon, etc. But are we gonna kill two birds with one stone, so to speak? And he's not. I don't think he's gonna be a particularly like. I don't think he'll have thousands of pounds in cash, and we're not
No.
doing this for sinister reasons. So I don't think we need to steal anything. I don't think we need to frame him for anything. I think we just leave it as it is. What do you reckon? We-
Yeah, I don't think we should take anything.
We don't need
Apart
to buy
from the
a
coffee
thing.
cups,
Okay,
you
apart from
said.
the coffee cups.
Not even if he's got something really nice.
Then it looks suspicious. If anything is taken,
Oh, fair point. Yeah. Mm.
it ceases to look like an accident. Or even better, is a washing machine enough to get rid of fingerprints? Dishwasher, washing machine.
I think so.
Wait, no. Why would randomness decide that?
Yeah, true.
Guys, let's find out. Is a
Could we
dishwasher
Okay, I'll reword it.
enough to get
Could
rid
we
of?
put the coffee cups in the dishwasher instead of taking them with us?
So, like, are they machine washable? Is the question we're asking it.
Yes. Well, no,
So,
because
If they are,
not
in
know if
fact,
they're machine washable,
machine washable.
but are they
Enough,
good enough to
yeah.
get rid of the DNA?
and
It would appear so
and it would
anyway.
work. It's worked. So because I'm just thinking, imagine if he's got a set of coffee cups
Yeah.
or like 2 matching sets, and one of them only has 3, and they could think, oh, maybe he broke one, but it's a bit
We'll probably take the whole set then.
unlikely story. No, I just bung them in the dish.
I mean, if
Yeah.
they're all different,
But then we have
mugs,
to
like
wait
in,
for the dishwasher to do
like
it.
in my cupboard, they're all different.
No. We just put it in the dishwasher, leave it in there, turn it on.
Okay.
If they're all different mugs, then we can just take them with us. Are they all different mugs, or are they a part of a set?
They're all different.
All different mugs. So we'll just.
So we could take them,
Yeah.
I still think we should open
Put
the
them in the
dishwasher, load the dishwasher up,
leave it.
turn it on, and then go.
Do
Yeah.
we wear gloves when we turn up to his place?
Um,
Because there'll be fingerprints over lots of things we're
Yeah.
touching.
I think that's weird, though, isn't it?
Oh,
That
that's
we're all wearing gloves. While
No, I
we
don't
drink
think we should-
tea with
I don't think
Is
we
there
should.
something you can put like on your fingertips, like mini
No, but
mini
what,
stickers?
what I
maybe?
think we should do is, obviously, all we've got to do is ring the doorbell. Ding dong.
Yeah.
No fingerprint. He opens the door. We're holding the dog by the lead, but we can take the lead when we go. So that's
Yeah.
another thing that we've touched. We've gone upstairs, but the only thing we've touched is the pill bottle, and you can use a sleeve or maybe just pull out a glove at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
The dishwasher, the same again. I think it should be all right. We just make sure we wear clothes that maybe we buy new clothes
Mm.
so they don't have like hairs or anything lingering on them.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Should we try and throw the police off the scent of us by throwing in some other people's hairs or some
They
other
shouldn't.
people?
No,
because
they shouldn't be on our scent.
we don't want in any way it to appear like foul play, because then immediately things get dodgy.
Fair point.
So
I keep forgetting we're not poisoning him. We're making it look like an overdose.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. So then there's just 4 more things I've got on my list. Alibi.
So if there was suspicion, what our excuse would be?
Yeah.
Where were we?
Probably not with each other even. Probably all on our own.
See, I think there'd be less suspicion if we were with each other.
Yeah.
If we're all suspected, then maybe.
Wait, we don't need an alibi.
Because we
Because
share.
we'll turn up. We'll have reason for turning up with the dog, right?
Oh, that's a good point. Actually, we did turn up with the dog.
Yeah.
That's
That
our
means we
alibi.
were the last people to see him alive, though, and that means we're.
No, his dog was.
Or
The dog's the real suspect.
no, that's a really stupid idea. I was gonna say
Is the dog the suspect?
we arrive, and then we once we kill him, we call the police.
The dog did it.
Dog did it, guys.
But we shouldn't call the police because then that call's unnecessary. Because I was thinking, or an ambulance. Like we'd show up, we do the business, and as we're about to leave, we call an ambulance, and we're like, no.
No, because they could.
No.
They might be able to save him.
No, because we wouldn't have been there when he overdoses.
He wouldn't have been able to open the door.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can time the overdose for like another day?
No, I
So like, can we, if we know what medication he takes?
Like
And
if
we can make
if
it
we got it
super
into a
strong.
tea bag.
Yeah, that something like that. Yeah.
I don't think we
We'd
need
have
to
to
worry about
switch
being
a
that
tea bag.
complicated.
Yeah,
I think
that's going
With a
real-
water voice, we make things more complex. Than
I
we
think
need to
honestly,
anyway.
the way we've planned it is pretty good. And then we just leave our alibi. So we
What
share
else
the
is
same
there?
story.
Yeah.
So we say, oh, we were hanging out over, we were having a sleepover.
Yeah.
I would tell my family that,
In
and they would
Surrey.
corroborate it. We would all tell our families that, and they would have no reason to doubt.
Where were we staying over? Hotel. Just having a night, lads' night out in the hotel. Because no one lives in Lewisham. So
Yeah. True.
So well, we don't need a getaway. We just leave.
We
we
just
just
go.
walk.
We haven't purchased anything, have we?
No. The dog treat with sedative.
Yeah,
That's the only thing.
That's not good.
Sedative. Where are we getting a sedative from?
they're not too expensive. I don't think.
Yeah, that's fine. We can pay for that with cash.
Yeah.
And then the final thing we've got, dealing with stress, is we've murdered a man.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Whoa, that's a stiff breeze. He may have been a war criminal. He may have hated women, and what was the other thing? And everyone
We
who
can
wasn't
just remind ourselves
of his race.
Race. Yeah.
that he was not a nice guy.
And also, if we hadn't killed
Yeah,
him,
but that might not
we would
be.
have been killed.
It might not be enough for us to remind ourselves that, because even like
What should we
soldiers at war kind of
Should we keep
struggles with
visiting
that
like an
types of
old
stress.
people's home then?
Yeah, do our bit of good in society.
And find the nice,
Re-
talk to nice old people.
Remind ourselves that if we hadn't, the mafia would have whacked us.
Yeah, we would have get whacked.
And finally, we can remember that
Mate.
at least all of us sort of feel the same. We have each other. I think that's good.
Maybe we should start one by one, killing people in the mafia.
The sequel is us going after the people who threatened us.
If they all have dogs and they all have medication.
Does that happen? No.
They don't.
They don't have dogs or medication. But I mean, to be honest, it may not have been the perfect murder, but
It was. I think.
What would it have
I
needed
think
to be
we
perfect?
did pretty well.
I don't know. But I mean, well, no, killing anybody is not a good thing remotely, but effective, I would say. Most effective murder,
Yeah.
maybe. But he did see us. And what if? I mean, I know that said it does kill him,
Yeah.
but if it hadn't,
Yeah.
then suddenly we're in a heap of trouble. But I'm pretty satisfied.
I'm
that we
satisfied.
just killed an old man.
Oh, I'm not using the word satisfied. But it was a good effort.
Did our best. It wasn't a particularly funny time that we had, so Kai, tell some jokes.
No, some jokes, eh?
Tell some jokes.
I don't really have any on me right now.
Oh, you don't have any jokes? Right, I'll
No.
do some more ASMR.
What's green and eats nuts?
What?
Syphilis.
Oh!
Thank you for joining me again. Now, today I'm going to play with this packet of crisps. It's empty.
Have you noticed how
But I think you'll enjoy
creepy
that.
James's ASMR is?
Here we go.
It is quite creepy.
What I'm doing?
Thank you for watching The Water Boys. You've been great. We've been great.